Gators. And wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they tried the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
He's loose on the right. He's inside the 40. The 20. Getting right away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Florida!
And it's the game-breaking speed. You see right there, he takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like, to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason coup. Like, you mentioned the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
And he makes the extra point. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He'll go out of bounds at the 12, and not much doing on that kick return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man, making that...
Turning it on! He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Pena. Takes the easy one to the back. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. They're coming off an appearance in the national championship game last year, and you know they're looking to get back.
Yeah, they're motivated to take the next step. And, David, they feel like they've upgraded at several key positions this year, hoping that they can take it that one next step and win the Natty this season.
Yeah, it was one thing to get there, but, man, do you get even hungrier when you got there and you had to watch the other team celebrate? So a good chance to take out some demons, start this year off good, and maybe forget about last year's finish.
And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Hauls it in. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
The Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Card in the backfield, it's Johnson. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. One thing you can figure out from these tests early in the season, particularly a top 5 matchup like this, is where you are and just how far you have to go.
Yeah, and which is a talking point amongst your team. It's a prove-it game. Like, let's see where we stack up so we can start building throughout the rest of the season.
You're right, David. It's fun to find out this early in the year between two top 5 teams just who are these guys? What do they do well? What do they not do well? How mentally and physically tough are they? Because that's going to answer a lot of questions as the season goes on.
The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They're looking for an advantage to the right.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. To throw, it's Pena. Fires to the right. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Absolutely perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Abrams. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the ride, rides the back and leaves it. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Always a rare treat to get number 1 versus number 2, particularly this early in the season, guys.
Yeah, just an early test, right? Understand exactly where you are, obviously with big ramifications down the road. But, Jesse, how about knowing where you are to start the season?
You're absolutely right. This is a game that's going to set the tone for both of these teams and also for the entire college football season.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Here's a give the ball. There's a crease. Hits him with a stiff arm. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. The Gators kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Jones wants to throw it. On target. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Motion from the wideout. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. And he's in! Touchdown, Florida!
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive they look. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
He'll bring it out. It's Cross. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Neither team's wasted time putting points on the board. They've got it back, down 14-10. Offense in an empty set. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's taking the shot. And it's slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Backed up now, here's second and long. Running inside, it's Cross. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Takes it from the gun on third down. Finds the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Buckeyes send out the punt unit. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on the Gators sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Got enough for the first. Got a lot of room to the right. The 30, the 20. He's at the and he scores! Now Gator!
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Now the pressure is on to keep pace as they start this drive trailing 21-10. Dropping back, it's Pena. Trying to set up the screen. And that did not work. Defense spelled that one out from the beginning. The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the catch. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Zings it complete to the right. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Buckeyes will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He's got great speed. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Really couldn't ask for much more than this. An early 21-10 lead on the ball. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50. Hand off, Jaden running left. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And you want to run the football, right? That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Quickly complete.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. He just got rid of the football. Not sure what he was doing, and they're going to get him for grounding. So the intentional grounding call will be a loss of down, and now it's 4th down. And the Gators will line up to punt it away. A low line drive and not his best work. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. To the air, it's Pena. On the run, fires downfield. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were
right down the gut of the field. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Yeah, and really nice job seeing the middle of the field, seeing I can go deep and attack the middle of the field. And you can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. This should be the last play of the quarter. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Defense makes a stand as the clock runs down to 0. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. More importantly, we have an early barn burner here. Both teams firing on all cylinders, as our stats will show you. Now, I'm not going to argue if this production keeps up as we start the 2nd. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Jones to throw. He's going to take off. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the 1st down on a 2nd and long.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
The Gators lining up, just needing maybe a crease. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Play fake, Lewis. Still looking, on the move. Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
One of the things I love about Bootleg's, the former quarterback, is it's sort of a run-pass option yourself, right? You're given the choice and the freedom out in space to just do what the defense is not ready for. And that time, everybody covered in the back end, but no one there accounting for the quarterback. So go get as many yards as you can. Nice job.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. He'll do it himself on the draw. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. The Gators have this offense rolling. Throwing, Lewis. Got it in the middle, it's Boyd. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
The run inside. It's Ball. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy... Good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. The lead now up to 7 at 24-17.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking it back at the 10. If they're going to get anything going on this drive, they better be productive here on 2nd and long from the 10. Back to throw, it's Pena. He's going to fire deep. Brings it in down the left side. Runs through a man. He might have space. 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. But I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect him. You got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
Start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Breaks into the open. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. 1st down from the 43. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Caught. Oh, what a caught! Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Handoff for Ball. Finding some room. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the 1st down. And the Gators are in the hurry-up. Offense changing the play. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Moving out to the right. He caught it! Touchdown, Gators! Back and forth they go as these 2 high-powered attacks continue to flood the end zone.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game. But defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB's looking for.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their... And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster.
Whew, that's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Pena. Quickly complete. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Makes a catch. Let's talk just for a second about Ohio State. They start the season in the top 5, prime position to make a run. But what's the biggest danger there, Jesse?
Well, they need to avoid complacency. Top 5 tells me you've got the...
Makes the grab in their space. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Snagged out of the air. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. 2nd and goal for this offense. Headed outside for the line. It's Cross. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And it's blocked. He's got it, and he can go with it. Play is stopped as they check on an injured Gator. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. He's over 150 yards on the ground. Powerful running from him, and the Gators have a long list of guys who've done that, led by the great Emmitt Smith.
Unbelievable list. And you can go Ernest Graham, you can go Fred Taylor, you can go back as far as you want. Guys, you gave them the ball, great things happen. They could run you over, they could run around you, so they're going to continue to feature this guy because he's a lot like those greats.
And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Right back to the well. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Finds his man. It's Wilson. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Jones wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Florida! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll bring it out. It's Cross. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He'll try to do it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Using the quick game. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Oh, they're after him. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And the quick shuffle pass underneath. Gain of 6, they're looking at 3rd and 4. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. To the air, it's Pena. Rushes on him. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. The clock is stopped. Florida has called a timeout at 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the snap, it's ball. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Timeout now called by the Gators. That's their last one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Back has it. There's the defense, stopped him again. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye, that bull Gator head. Let's check in with Kevin Connors at the head.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with UTSA taking on the number 16, the USC Trojans.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Abrams. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They open this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the string. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He takes it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And that is a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. That pick 6 certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
You made a mistake. You're exactly right. We got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened. What did I do wrong? You got to get out there and go fix it because you still got a chance to win this ball game.
Lewis throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Gators will hustle to the line.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changed.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking for room, it's Montgomery. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Jones to throw. He's got him. There he goes. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Gators look to keep this drive humming.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
It's complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Montgomery. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimum gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on 2nd down. Plows through the defense. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. From the gun. Wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
And this offense now, it's decision time. Man, they put a nice drive together. You want to walk away with points, but how aggressive do you want to be? Do you want to take this field goal, or do you want to try to get a touchdown?
The Gators will try to convert on 4th down. Making side adjustments here. 4th down, Lewis. He caught it. How about that tackle to stop? On 4th down.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They're ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Might have a chance. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
As a defender, I love the big hits. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. What a game he's had. 3rd touchdown of this one and 5 on the season. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
That's caught. It's Glover. He breaks a tackle. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to return it. Makes a move. There he goes. Open it up. They were playing with fire on that return, and he good return of better than 30 yards. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. They have it once again in spectacular field position, cashed in the last time and even better this time around. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line and a big pickup on that one. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Jones wants to throw it. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gator! On the sideline, got it in the end zone. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cross. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Send the tight end in motion. Running to Green. Shakes off the defender. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Caught in the backfield, it's Glover. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll take it on the return. He gets a block. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Hey guys, here on the Florida sideline, there is so much enthusiasm on the sideline right now. This running back has been brilliant today. Over 200 yards rushing, and he continues to run strong. The coaches told us he gets stronger as the game goes on. We'll see how much longer they keep him out there. With the big lead, he has been brilliant so far today. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The offense set for a first down play. Might be changing the route. Jones to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Looks as if he's going to run it. Touchdown, Gators! And the beatdown has ensued. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Still deep in their own territory, 2nd and 6 from the 15. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Wide open downfield. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. The play-action fake. Moving away from pressure. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Third quarter opening week season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's Johnson. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Back to throw. It's Pena. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. And the Buckeyes are marching down the field. Gonna run it. It's Cross. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Going to the running game. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. As we head to the final period, what a show both of these quarterbacks have put on. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Here's Jaden one more time. Fights off a defender. Maybe some room here. Running through contact. Touchdown, Florida! He ran through tackles like water through a sieve.
And that is an outstanding effort offensively to score again. But what's been going on with the tackling defensively, that's been the biggest issue. Sometimes football just comes down to fundamentals or lack thereof. And that's been the case defensively. Just not able to wrap up and get these offensive players onto the ground. 2 huge broken tackles on that long explosive play. And that's been the story for this defense.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but turning it on! Makes it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Flips it out to the back. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. On the delay. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Here's a get the ball. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Gators have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
The Gators come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Calls his own number. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down.
Well, on 2nd and inches, the offense tried to catch the defense napping, and they took a shot, didn't get it. 3rd and inches now, you got to do the obvious thing and run it. And the defense completely stuffs you. Now you got 4th down. What do you do if you're on offense?
Wants to adjust the pattern. This is a designed run. There's some room. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Well, your defense is going to have to turn the page quickly. Not only did you just give up a 4th down run, but you gave up an explosive play, and now they've got the ball down close to your goal line. You're going to have to play big-time football here with your back against the wall.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Direct snap. It's ball. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Florida. He scores for the 5th time in this game.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from this offense. Look, last week you found a way to win a close game. That's what you're supposed to do. But this offense looks like they're taking it to the next level, hitting their stride a little bit, finding out who they're going to be, and they've looked explosive today.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Motion from the back. Off the play fake. On the move, he fires. Makes the grab. It's Glover. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Running inside. It's Rodgers.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Looking to throw, it's Pena. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Racing down the left side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the 2nd half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
Coming out with it, it's Abrams. Slips through the line. Got a little room. And there he goes. They won't get him in. Touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Strong run on a pickup of 5 out to the 15. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to the well. He'll make the stop at the 21 after a pickup of about 5. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Looking for room. It's Rodgers. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Sends it back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Pena. Firing to the right, complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. The corners are walked up tight. Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Going for the big play. Snags it down the right side. Hits the crease. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting, and they're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched, but here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight, because as a coach, you want to know the next time you take the field which guys you can depend on and what you can build off.
Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Here on the Gators sideline, they are so hyped up for their running back. This star has proven that he is somebody who should be in the national conversation. Another stellar performance today, and we're not even done yet. Over 200 yards rushing. His team has the lead, and he has been someone they can lean.
He's loose. The 30. Running inside the 20. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. The Gators peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Here's Lewis to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Handoff for Ball. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Ball again. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a W? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that would have done the same thing. If backups are on the field, they get an opportunity to run your playbook, so let them do it. At the end of the day, you've got to force the opponent to stop you. And that's what they're doing. That's the mindset. And I got to be honest, I like it.
They'll go right back to the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Timeout is called by the defense. 19 ticks remaining. The run inside. It's Rodgers. He did everything he could to find enough running room, and he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. Clock is stopped. Florida has called a timeout at 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Hunt is on its way. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Throwing. Lewis. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Lewis to throw. He lets it fly. Final shot falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.